we had in the 1999 referendum, they called themselves the real Republicans, and they wanted to elect the president.
Mm.
Some of them wanted the American model. Most of them didn't. Most said that they weren't interested in the American model because they knew that Australians didn't want the American model. In the same way that there seems to be a very strong opinion in the country against Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Mainly because he gets a bad
rap. Oh, massive. The media is shocking on him. Shocking. They're now saying, oh, his polling numbers are going down and blah, 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 blah. The man won a popular vote, the 7 swing states, and the presidency and the Congress.
Yes.
I mean, for God's sake.
Yes. And there was obviously rigging in the election.
Absolutely.
And as he said, I remember this. We took this view in 1999 that there would be cheating, but if you win so strongly, they can't cheat against that.
Too big to rig.
It's too big to rig.
That's what he said.
And the same is true in Australia.
Mm.
There's a point beyond which it is too big to. The principal way of, as we mentioned last time, is, and the Electoral Commission probably is upset by that, but so it's not criticising the Electoral Commission, it's the system. And there's not a proper way in which people check their identity before they vote. But the bigger problem is there's not a proper way in which the registration for voting takes place. And there's a tsunami of registrations. As soon as the election is called, there'll be a vast number of people, vast number of names being registered.
Yes.
What you do when you register, you just fill out the form and you put in your driving license number. If it were fictional, it wouldn't matter because you can't possibly check it, even if they wanted to, and they can't because of the numbers. So all of those then go onto the rolls on the basis that, if there is a fraud, we can fix that up later because we'll see it.
Yes.
They'll see they'll see where people are voting more than once of the registered names they have, but they will have registrations
that are fake.
Of all sorts of names, only, of course, in the seats where they think this will have an effect. You wouldn't do it I used to say you wouldn't do that in Wentworth, but you would do it in Wentworth now.
That's right. And that's the thing, you don't need that many to shift a marginal seat.
No.
3,000 votes in certain seats will do it, Add to that, some mass migration. I heard 200,000 students just got in February. But even the new citizens that are being rubber stamped by Tony Burke, Minister for Immigration, right before the election, they're stacking the rules against us, and they would certainly do that in the situation where their hand is holding the pen on a new republic.